Dear student, today we will deliver a lecture on Muslim scientists' contribution in biology. This lecture was quoted from the biology book of 9th class. Total scientists, there are 9 Muslim scientists. But today we will cover only 3 scientists, the well-known scientists. The first one name is Jabir bin Hayyan, and the second one name is Abdul Malik Asma, and the third one name is Wali Sina. So now we take a start, we discuss, and we want to transfer knowledge to the student. They know that what Jabir Hayyan has done and what are the contribution of Jabir Hayyan and what was the ferret. Then we explain Abdul Malik Asma and then explain Wali Sina. The Muslim scientists' contribution in 8th and 15th century was more than the other scientists of the world. So now this is the first indication. In the medieval period, the Muslim scientists' work was appreciated by other people of the world. But here today we will only discuss 3 great scientists of the world which have great role in biology. So come to the first scientist, Jabir bin Hayyan. He was born since 721 AD and then died in 815 AD. He was born in Iran, practiced medicine in Iraq, and he has also introduced the experimental chemistry. He writes a book on plants and animals, namely Al-Nabatat and Al-Haywan. He was also an astronomist, and he was also pharmacist, and he was physician and philosopher and engineer of the world. So now you clear, Jabir bin Hayyan has done great work for the Muslim. So the second one is Abdul Malik Asma. He was born in Basra, 740 AD and died 802 AD. He was specialist in animal science. Now see to the situation. He was specialist. Abdul Asma was a great scientist of the animal science, and he was Muslim. He also wrote books on plants and animals. The first book name is Al-Hayl. He wrote on the horses. But Al-Abel he wrote on camel. But Shah he wrote on sheep. And Al-Wahush who wrote on animal. But Khalaqul Insan he wrote on human. So these books show that Abdul Malik Asma have done important work for the world, Muslim. Now come to third, Wali Sina. Wali Sina, he was born in Bukhara since 980 and he was died in 1037 AD. He was great Muslim scientist and he has a great valuable contribution in the medicine. He was also expert and specialist in mathematics, astronomy, physics, paleontology. He worked on disease of eye structure and function. He wrote a book. His name was Al-Qanun Fit Thif. This book was copied and translated in many languages in the European country. The Europeans have used this book and they get more advantage in modern sense nowadays, this book have also a great role. So we have taken a lecture on the Muslim Center's contribution in biology, but I also advise to my student, when you admit in the school, so this is necessary for you that you first study the history of Muslim scientists. Why the Muslim scientists in medieval era was very on a very great deed, but later on the European go ahead and they won the Nobel Prize, and they have invented so many things. So therefore we also try how to advise and how to transfer knowledge to our student, because they also start the work and they study the book of the European scientists, as well as they study the book of the American scientists, and they study the book of the China scientists, and they get some knowledge and they improve their knowledge, and they wrote the book and they get the Nobel Prize. So these all things in past the Muslim scientists contribution was more, but now the Muslim scientist contribution is very less, and very few people have got the Nobel Prize. Among these Muslim scientists, the Pakistan one scientist, Abdul Salam, also get the Nobel Prize. Majority Nobel Prize were won by America, British, and other country of the world. So in our system there are so many flaws. The people mostly copy the material from one place to another, and they download data from the net, and they for solution of the question they wrote these things. So this is not the work. This is the duty of our student to go to field and practically gain this knowledge, because they learn with the animal, they learn with the crop, they go to field and they study these crop, and there the disease are present, they also see it and they also try for solution. So but here this type of situation is very bad. Our first university, Qaid-e-Azam, is the in Pakistan. Qaid-e-Azam is the ranking first in Pakistan, but if we cover in the whole world, so the number go to 500 or 600. So it shows that our scientists do not work more, and they only copy the thing from America and other country of the world, and they have financial problem, and due to financial problem they not conduct the research. But the world scientists mostly spend more money on research. They all are present in the field, and they work and they innovate the thing, and then these innovated thing they export on the other country of the world, and they get so many return. So therefore it is necessary for everyone to work hard, read the book and cover the world. Go to Australia, check the Australia situation, what type of university are there and what type of professor they have, they conduct the research and how they work in the laboratory. Similarly, study the America as well as study other country of the world and check the situation, how they work. So then take the vision and then apply in Pakistan, and through this way our students are very valuable and very intelligent, but the situation is there that our country mostly not spend the money on research. Wassalam.